this is exactly what you need to start off your week because the question isn't how do you feel today? We're going to put that to the side for a minute. The real question that I'm going to challenge you is who are you choosing? Who are you choosing to be anyway, in spite of how you are feeling, in spite of the crap that happened last week? Because some of you are walking in today tired. Some of you are coming off a really tough week. Maybe you had some cancellations, a failed event, maybe a patient who wasn't happy. Maybe you lost your top injector. Oh boy, right? I get it. We've all been there, but I'm not going to leave you with how do you feel today? I want to challenge you with a much better question. Who are you choosing to be anyway? I saw this weekend something that I just knew I wanted to share with you this morning. Some of you may heard or seen during March Madness a gal named Sarah Graves. She's a Division I basketball player at the University of Texas, and she calls herself the personality hire of the team. Now, she is a very good, solid Division I basketball player, but on the University of Texas, who's just going into the Sweet 16, she's not the top scorer. She's not getting the most minutes. She just averages, I think, 1.3 points per game. But she made the decision a long time ago that if she's not going to be the star, if she's not going to get many minutes, that she's going to be the best damn teammate there is at the University of Texas. And she spent 4 years, not 4 days, not 4 hours, 4 years perfecting one skill. And that skill is energy. What I mean by that is when she's tired, when she's in her head, when she's not feeling it, she doesn't focus on herself. She looks around and she finds someone who needs her more. She looks outside of herself and she lifts those teammates up. And she was quoted as saying that there's a hack to having infinite amount of energy. And it basically is to stop keeping it for yourself. Stop keeping it for yourself. Give it away freely. And I think about that on paper. Her role to some might not seem that glamorous, might not seem worth it. It's not something that gets recognition a lot of times. It's not something that is spotlighted. She went viral for some odd reason that I love so much. But what I think is so special about her is that she understands something that so many people miss. In that, someone has to set the temperature of the room, of your team, of your business, of your environment. Someone has to protect your culture. Someone has to bring the energy when everyone else is running low. Now, bring this into your medspa, your business. That looks like when you walk in the door, how do you greet your front desk? How do you respond when your injector is just a little off, moving a little bit slow, not following the standard, not having the energy or the experience that you want her to bring to patients? How do you handle a frustrated, cranky, angry patient? How do you show up when the schedule isn't full, right? Sometimes it's a conversation. Sometimes it's encouragement. Sometimes it's stepping in and having a solution. Guys, sometimes it's just being that ear to listen, being that person that helps another person feel seen, feel heard, feel acknowledged. But in doing that, in showing up for others in that way, you can literally shift the entire energy of your team in addition to yourself. Now, guys, that is what I call leadership. And yes, You, as the business owner, you have the title, but this has nothing to do with it, right? You are the business owner or the manager, the direct supervisor, but that really doesn't have anything to do with this. This is actually what I call leadership without a title. This is what I hope that you have on your team, in your culture, because and reflecting it first and showing up as the leader in your business and showing others what you want them to demonstrate as well. Because a lot of owners have the title, but unfortunately, they still don't lead. And leadership is really a conscious decision. It's not something that just happens. You have to be very intentional about it. It's really who you are when things aren't going your way, when things aren't looking so hot. Because let's be honest, there are days in this business that things feel heavy and hard and difficult. Maybe it's payroll is coming up and things are tight. There are schedule gaps. Marketing might not be hitting. Your numbers are off from where you want them to be. Your team isn't hitting their KPIs. Those are the moments that we have to look inward as leaders, to not get frustrated, to not get short with people, to not pull back and go inward, right? But the owners who build real teams, real solid business culture, real momentum, they do the complete opposite. They look outward and ask, who needs me right now? Who needs my support? Who needs clarity on what they should be doing, how they can contribute, how I need them to show up, what the standard is, how to go above the standard, who needs to raise the standard in this moment for us to get back on track. Because energy is so contagious. It is so contagious. If you walk in and you're feeling stressed, if you're being reactive with your team, with patients, your team, your clients, your patients, they are going to feel that immediately. But if you walk in and you're grounded, you're focused, and you are so intentional about lifting others up, they feel that too. They feel that energy. They feel that support. They feel that love. Now, the same can be true for low standards and how fast they spread. It's like a disease when you have low standards. Oh gosh. But when ownership is taken and energy is delivered, guys, that spreads even faster. It's such an amazing thing. So here's the shift I want you to make today. I want you to stop waiting to feel better in order to show up. Stop waiting to feel better, right? You got to show up anyway. You got to create the energy by giving it. I tell you what, when I'm having a bad day, I don't need a pep talk from someone else. What gets me out of my bad day or my challenge that I'm having the most is giving energy to other people, solving problems for other people, reminding me that I'm here for way bigger purpose than myself, right? So whether that's giving my energy to my family or my friends or my team or my clients, right? If I'm having a difficult day, I am so intentional of looking outside of myself and seeing who is it that I need to lift up? Who is it that I need to show love to? Who is it that I need to be an ear to listen to? Who do I need to challenge to help raise the standard? And when I do all of those things, it helps me to feel better, to have more energy, to be reminded of my mission and my purpose. And then I love seeing that quickly spread, that contagious energy spread throughout my team with my clients. And it's so amazing. And it's so amazing. So I want you to go into today with one question, just driving everything that you do. And that question is, who am I going to make better today? Who am I going to make better? Not just your patients, not just for revenue, right? But also for your team. And more importantly, Don't just watch this video and move on. Walk into your business today and be the person who is the room, changes the temperature of the room, sets the temperature for the room, because that's the difference between a business that just survives and that, you feel like you're just in survival mode, and a team, a business, a culture that actually wins, that gets you excited to show up every day. I talk to a lot of business owners that sometimes they feel exhausted and spread too thin. And what I can tell you as a business owner and having a lot of responsibility and wearing a lot of different hats is that energy or exhaustion that you feel generally doesn't have that much to do with how much time you are spending working. Whether that is, 3 days, 5 days, 7 days a week, a 3 hour day, a 10 hour day, a 14 hour day. You know what the biggest contributor to your exhaustion level or feeling like you need a vacation is being disconnected from your mission and your purpose and the vision that you have for your business. Because I can tell you that there are times when I'm not working as much, and I can get just as exhausted of when I am in like full on growth mode, working a crazy amount of hours and days, and feeling so much more energy because I am connected to my mission and my purpose. So remember that, right? So if you are feeling tired, if you are feeling overwhelmed, look at your energy and remind yourself of what your mission is for yourself and for your business, and then give energy to that. And not only are you going to support and uplift others around you, but you're going to do the same for yourself. So go out there and be very intentional about your energy and who you give it to. And you will be amazed at how it is going to raise your energy and how you are feeling as well. Go out and make it a great day.